that's the thing that they get you for, was raising the price of that. It was AIDS medicine, right?
Yeah.
But is there something?
And what was it? What was your like? Were you basically like, I'm just getting money from these insurance companies, or were you like, some people who need AIDS medicine aren't going to get it now?
Did you literally say you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet? Because that's what I would have said. That's me personally. I would have said that.
Did you use the omelet defense in court?
I always use that. I try to use it.
Did you try to use the omelet defense? Because that's gotten a lot of people off.
Lewis, Mount Rushmore of funny things you've said, dude.
Just back to eating a meatball.
Just jump right back into your meatballs, dude. Keto.
I guess one thing I learned is that people treat healthcare in a different part of their brain. Like they think of...
Yeah, if they can afford the medication.
Wait.
They seem to love it if they can afford
Wait,
it.
he said, were you taking it from insurance companies? Or
Yeah, I have this great defense of it and everything, but nobody wants to hear it because it's...
I'd like to.
Wait, hold on. I think you have this great defense. All right, let him talk. You go, it was a plague from God. Who are we? Who are we to cure it? All right?
What are we playing, God? I gotta bury this shit. Thinning out the herd.
So, but honestly, like, what's your defense of it?
So, I mean, medicine's expensive to begin with, and this was...
It was intro. This medicine wasn't. So.
You ever try to buy fucking like foot fungal cream? That's like $30, dude. It's wild.
I will say it's fucked up in America. Like from Canada, like everything's 5 times as much.
Shut the fuck up about gay ass Canada. Shut the fuck up.
So,
nobody wants your maple medicine.
It's the same medicine.
You're gonna make me like Martin, dude. That's an American, dude. That's a patriot. None of that Canada bullshit. Tell him, Marty.
Talk to this Canuck,
we
Marty.
will eventually liberate Canada from its oppressors.
Yeah,
but
dude, like Handmaid's Tale.
I think that when people don't know an industry, like you guys know podcasting and comedy really well, right?
We dabble.
And I don't know anything about it. So like if I were to tell you that, this is the ad rate you can get on podcasts or whatever, I'd be talking out of my ass. And pharma has a similar thing where it's like, look, we know our industry and everybody else doesn't, but they experience our industry at the pharmacy or whatever. So there are drugs that are $1 million a year.
Dude, our pharmacy is iTunes. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking getting what he's saying, dude.
So there are medicines, and some of them I've had a hand in, some of them I haven't, but they're $1 million a year for the rest of your life. And so what I found from raising this price of this drug from like a few $1,000s for a course to $50,000 for a course, I looked at the guys who are doing millions every year for one patient, just you, would be $1 million. And it's like...
Dave has really strong AIDS, though.
This AIDS
Stage
is going
4.
to take a fucking tycoon to take out my AIDS.
Stage 4 AIDS, Dave.
That
He's
actually
got a podcast double time.
reminds me of my sex
You're a
bot.
goddamn robber baron to deal with my AIDS.
But almost that, like you said, like if you're saying it's a character, the character got you sent to jail.
Yeah, a little bit, but to be to be able to to take a stand against tyranny, like so for me in America in business in general.
What are you trying to seduce me, man? I'm in. I'm on your side.
Dave might be your running mate.
In business, you're allowed to price a product whatever you feel like. You can make this podcast $1,000 an episode, right? And some people will probably buy it.
And if it'll cure their AIDS, they'll still pay for it. You got no choice.
What do you not want to hear Legion of Skanks and not have AIDS?
It's your job to figure out what price it should be. If it's $3 an episode, if it's free an episode, whatever it is, you have to maximize your business that you created.
Was it the
It's a great idea. We're going to charge
$1,000
each person.
Bobby, get on that.
Was it the only medicine that could do what it did?
No, I'm so glad
Did you have a
asked that.
monopoly on it or
Dude,
some shit?
I'm so happy you asked that. So
He's like, fucking yes, right.
He goes, I bought the generics and made them $1 gazillion.
No, but there was a patent on it.
So let me start. So it's so funny you said that because there's a very cheap drug. Probably one of you guys, in fact, definitely one of you guys have taken it called Bactrim. It's for it's for STDs. It's a lot of different stuff.
I've never taken Bactrim, you piece of shit.
He said you did. Anyway,
What is Bactrim for?
do
Do you just pop it like once every few months just to make sure you're clean?
people do it. It's
Yeah.
an antibiotic, and
That's what we should get. We should get a Bactrim fucking sponsorship on the
Do me a
show.
favor. Can you get me back
Bactrim.
from immediately, please?
we had all this research internally. Me and my team were like really nervous. And by the way, it wasn't like my brilliant idea. It was some other kid's brilliant idea, and apparently, everyone knows me about it. But
You're like Jobs. Hell yeah, dude.
That should be Lewis. That should be your headshot. And keep Shane and Danny in it.
We were really nervous because Bactrim is as effective as the drug I raised the price of, and we're like, oh shit, everyone's just going to take Bactrim, right? I mean, like, there's just going to be like Bactrim's 3 cents. Like, what the fuck would you ever?
But then you mind fucked them. They're like, I want the expensive shit.
I didn't even do it. Like, the media did it for me. They were like, the only drug for. I was like, yes, it is the only drug.
Wow. I'm just saying, like, people that even get AIDS.
It's rarer these days. Only 1% of people with HIV ever end up getting AIDS. 20% of those need our medicine. And again, you could take the cheaper thing if you want. It's the same shit.
So it's still fucking expensive as fuck, your shit.
No, it's gotten generic. So there's generics now, to my chagrin. And
Did you
still own it?
It's a long story.
Wait, to your chagrin? Why don't you want people to get medicine?
I want people to get medicine. You're confused.
He's telling
I am confused.
But he is.
Sounds like I'm confused, but you did go to jail, so I think me and the judge are on the same page.
I mean, I think the people who end up being federal judges and federal prosecutors were the people who were hall monitors in high school. And
yeah, but the people who raise the price of AIDS medication are fucking dorks, dude. That sucks.
I don't think so. I mean, I know you don't want to get canceled again, but
What?
I think that
I don't know if Shane's gonna get canceled for sticking up for AIDS.
That would be the ultimate cancellation.
well, no,
He thinks I'm playing.
we can have this
He
debate
thinks
some
deep
other
down,
time.
I really am like.
He hates
yo, that
people
was
with
cool.
AIDS.
No, I don't think you think it was cool. I don't think any of. I mean, listen. I don't think any of us think it was cool. But there is a Lewis does. But I will say from a business perspective, if there is a generic available, it is a weird thing to zone in on. I think.
Well, there wasn't a generic.
If he
available.
wasn't,
no, that's new, Jay. There wasn't a generic.
No.
available when
He said from the time he bought the thing.
It's not. It does the same thing,
Bactrim.
but it's not the generic
Bactrim
version.
sounds like it
That's
was
not-
an antibiotic. Is that what
They're
this
both
was?
antibiotics.
Oh, okay. Well, look, I did not do any research, but from what
It's complicated. I mean,
I did not.
That's
But
a
it
problem,
sounds
right?
like what I heard was you bought AIDS medicine and raised the price by 5,000%.
That's all true.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sucks.
I
Do you agree that does?
No, I don't.
Martin,
because-
Martin, your rebuttal?
No, I think from. I think.
No, but why doesn't it suck? I really want to hear this.
Well, I
Like, what-
think if the average price of medicine is X,
forget even just him saying, but like that's the thing that why
Yeah.
people hate you, right? And we like everything about you except that. That's the one. There's not a single thing.
And I'm willing to be convinced on that.
I
just
don't
wanna
give a
hear
fuck
out.
about
I
that.
just
I
wanna
gotta be
hear
honest. I don't. I'm not. It's not gonna make or break a relationship. I'm cool with you still. It's one thing. I've done some fucked
like-
up shit, dude. You know who
I don't
am?
know.
I think
you know?
Do you know who I am, doggy?
let's say if you had a manager that was your comedy manager and he said that,
Wayne Rada, who has AIDS. My first comedy manager.
My comedy manager would be dead if it wasn't for that medicine. All right?
He's dripping with AIDS.
if you had a comedy manager who said, you know, you're great, you're wonderful, your punchlines are fantastic, you work really hard,
Man,
the
that'd be
crowd
nice.
loves you, and you know we're
My
gonna,
agent never talks to me like that.
we're gonna sell tickets for 33 cents, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna make a lot of money together. And then you, after a while, you talk to some people and you say, you know, I don't think this 33 cents makes
Does
thing
going to the
makes
show
sense.
save people's
Shane,
lives?
I don't think it makes a difference.
All the audience has
comparing
AIDS.
In fact, I would say that it's even more important.
Hold on, let me just say this. Can I make this point? And this is I think it actually makes the point for both of you. Laughter is the best medicine.
And those laughs only cost $29.95 a month for Gas Digital, everybody.
It turns out your T cells won't respond to laughter, but
God damn, Marty. God damn it.
Cold as ice.
This guy's vicious.
Marty!
Marty, no.
By the way,